on Coeurl. They don't want the to stifle any sort of offense right here. Eyes now the only hope left, but not much you can do when the entire team is dead, and now they get sent on to deny any hope of any sort of comeback. Buzzy on the point, holding it for dear life, but against Jay, what can you do? And the rest of the team is hammering onto him.
You can pray. I kind of like what GDT's doing here, right? They're letting someone push the point and get farther away from their teammates, focusing, like having them burn their defensives, and then coming in for the kill. Oh, it's so mean. It's a slow death and it sucks.
and notice how they didn't focus on the point here because they wanted to stop people from coming in, because it's a lot easier to deal with stopping people coming onto the point than it is to push someone off, especially when they have guard.
Like here, you can see they're going after Ice on the... What is going on here? Fuzzy Wuzzy. I can't even tell anymore. Anyway, Fuzzy Wuzzy, no Purify out of this. If they're gonna LB somebody, they're gonna go for setting out.
Great cover by Ellie.
But the Reaper and Monk LB do not secure the kill. Oh, it's looking bad for Comp 1 here. They're trickling in. They don't have an answer.
And now, when Monk Limit Break goes out, it's going to take out Ellie, unfortunately. Asuna, being the only one left on point. Ice has to come in and be the hero. What are they going to do? Sends out Limit Break. It clips 2 members.
Okay, here's the thing. Just one person from Comp 1 needs to survive this first onslaught, and then they're back in the game, right? Because they're slowly coming back here. Now they got 4 people up instead of 3. Ice holding down the point.
Oh no, the point! That makes it in time!
Oh! But that's what I'm talking about. They needed that. They needed that one moment of survival. They're using Ellie Meeps' Paladin LB to stabilize this fight. They do have a respawn advantage now. Yes. This could be the start of their push.
Yes, but here's the issue about Red Sands. The walk from one side to the other side of the map is long. So if they don't make that 50% push and basically win it in this singular push, and if any of them die along the way, it's going to be a marathon, a hype.
Well, and that's the thing. Comp 1 can't win the marathon. They need to have a single amazing push here. If GDT gets a chance to stabilize, that might be it for their tournament life.
Yep. Oh no. Like I'm not. They need to basically have consecutive engagements, like basically successful consecutive engagements to even have a chance at winning this, which is crazy. This is the Red Sand problem.
It's not a Red Sand specific problem. It is just the general flow of things. But you're right. The map size is definitely not helping Comp 1 here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because at least in Clockwork you have that shortcut, right? Here, there's no such thing.
None, and you're going to see 2 members of Asher getting cleaved here. This might be that gaping hole I was talking about earlier. But Senien and Jay Vermillion surviving the onslaught, and Coeurl instead under pressure. Covered once again by Ellie Meeps.
And here's the thing, like, GDT has so much flexibility with how they can approach every engagement because they have such an overwhelming point advantage right now. Well, they don't need to play fast. They just need to, like, kill them, I guess, death by 1,000 cuts, really.
And that's what happened.
Speaking of one, that's Asuna going down. Jay might be going down next, though. Very nice one with Coeurl. Very nice. Then locking that threat down. And now there's just the 4v4 on the point. Senna just holding it for dear life with the Buzzy, also trying to hold on. Coeurl goes back in just in time. Very nice swap off by Comp 1.
And that's a burst on a Senna. Beautiful! Be at 7,000 health. They're staying in it.
Unbelievable. And they somehow make it to the 50% point. Comp 1 might still be in this. White Mage Limit Break from Montmorency doesn't actually hit. Unfortunately, it does whiff.
And Jay Vermillion almost getting bursted. Yep, there's the annihilation.
But a trade happens.
And I was talking about this earlier. Comp 1 needs to make this push count. They cannot let GDT stabilize here. No. They need to keep crushing them.
And death timers are getting longer and longer, so it's getting really risky right now for Comp 1.
Between the heals you get from White Mage and Paladin and Sage and the defensive capabilities of Bard, GDT's got a lot of stabilizing options here. Jay Vermillion coming in with that Meteor, throwing it on Buzzy. Good night.
Yep. Denying their own Meteor as well. And Lawrence team might be cleaning things up here. That was a white mage limit break. It's forcing Coeurl to fall back. No mana. They're going to get run down, especially with the bind.
Oh, and they are getting out. They're getting hunted out by G for Million. Fan Rush coming up, going to execute him.
The classic. He is just not going to let anyone play the game. This is it. This is what GDT was looking for. Trying to make those respawn timers that much longer and just forcing that absolute marathon. Everyone has to run down to lane. Oh my goodness, it is getting longer and longer.
And you see here they're slowly burning down Ellie Meeps' health on the point as well.
Let's see. I mean, if Fuzzy gets a pick here, let's see what happens.
Maybe. Could be good. Mountain Boom. Nope, they're going to get covered.
Nope. Not enough. Unfortunately, the reactions and the HP just wasn't that quite.
Top one, maybe.